The last year and a half has completely changed the landscape of how we deal with our clients. Today, I'm going to show you how to master the virtual tour with this, and a program called Loom. Let's go. What's up guys, welcome back to the channel as always. Alright, today we are kicking in with something very, very powerful that has helped me kind of transform my business over the last year and a half to 2 years using this technique. I work with a lot of out-of-town clients, moving from California, Texas, New York, some of them, and typically they're out of state for the most part, and then they'll fly in when they find a property that they love. So in the meantime, how I work with them is through virtual tours. And a lot of people kind of freak out about this because it sounds like a huge ordeal and it sounds like a complete pain in the ass, but it's really, really not. And I'm going to show you how to do it. Now, you're going to need a couple of things for this. The first thing you're going to need is your phone. Everyone has one, but that's all I use to take the actual video. The next one, now this is optional. You don't have to, but I would recommend getting yourself a gimbal. This is the DJI Osmo 2. These are like less than $100. It looks kind of weird, but it's super easy to use. I'll show you how. So really this is about keeping the balance of your phone, and you know, once you get it at first you have to kind of get used to it a little bit, but once you get it down, balanced it already, master this. When you turn it on, what it does is it keeps your phone balanced. Now we'll switch it like this, so when I'm moving like this, you see how steady the phone stays instead of you having a shaky hand. It's all moving super smooth and well like this, so you can do your walk around phone tours, and you can look a bunch of these videos up how to operate these. There's a bunch of them, but it's really nice because it gives you a nice smooth presentation in the home that you're walking through. Okay, so I would very much recommend getting yourself a DJI Osmo 2. I'll put a link in the description so you can find one, but they are really, really awesome. And the next tool you're going to need is a program called Loom. It's a really, really cool program which allows you to record your screen and record yourself. You see some of my tutorials I've done on the channel with KV Core and other things. That's what I use. It's super cheap. I'll put a link in the description as well so you can check it out. But I've got it because I work with a bunch of out-of-town clients, and I also have a big team that I need to communicate with through video quite often. So gimbal, phone, Loom. What you're going to do is you get to the property, you hook up your gimbal, you do the property tour. I don't talk to the phone as I'm walking around, so I'm not just like, okay, we're walking into the bedroom here, because it can work, but the problem is I do a lot of mountain properties, and when you get that high up in the altitude, if you're walking upstairs and you're like it doesn't sound good for the client to listen to. So just keep that in mind, the way you want to kind of portray yourself and the way that it's going to look to the client. So I just video it in silence, or you know, whatever, but I'll take the sound out and I'll talk afterwards inside the video, which I'll show you. So we're going to jump into the computer and let me show you exactly how I do this, how I process it, and why it is so powerful. Let's go. All right, guys, so we are inside the computer, and what I'm doing right now, just so you don't get confused, I'm recording right now on Zoom to record this screen, but I'm going to show you how to screen record on Loom. So don't get confused. I'm going to move myself out of the way here once we start going. Okay, but this is the next step. So we've taken our video with our trusty gimbal and our phone. I get back home and I airdrop the footage to my computer and I open it up on QuickTime. So this is the video right here on QuickTime. So this isn't an actual listing video. This is some B-roll from listing video that I took for a seller of mine. So we're selling his townhome, and this is just some video. Now, first thing you need to do, just before you do anything so you don't forget, is take the volume down. As you can hear, we're chatting away through this video, and like I said, as you are walking around filming a place, you can hear you breathing, you can get out of breath, it sucks. So take down the volume all the way down and you're good to go. Now you can see this smooth gimbal action. It's so easy to make videos like this where they're super duper smooth. Okay, so we're going to pretend for the sake of this demo that this is me walking around a listing video. So what I'm going to do, once I install Loom, I am going to come up here and bring down this menu, and you've got a bunch of stuff you can do here. You can record just the screen, just the camera. We are going to do screen and camera, so screen and camera. It'll bring up a window just like my face, so I'm actually going to move my face out the way so you can see what I'm doing. So Loom, screen and camera, window. I'm going to select the window that I want to record. It's on this desktop, and I'm going to use this video right here. So that is the footage that I want to record, and you can see Loom now brings up my little face in the corner, and these tabs right here. So you can pause the video at any time. You can also draw on the video, which is super cool. So sometimes if I need to outline something, I'll show you what we do here. So let's just start recording. I'll show you what my kind of intro tends to be like, and then you can go from there. So Command Shift L, it'll count us down. So you can clear your throat, get ready, get the nerves out. And I'll say something like, hey Louis, how's it going? This is us up at 123 Main Street. Let's go ahead and take a walk through, and then you'll just play the video and go. So as you can see, we are in the kitchen now. Nice floors, great surfaces, countertops are beautiful. One of the things I noticed was it doesn't have a gas range. So I know you guys were looking for that. That could be an issue, but obviously you guys have talked about renovating anyway and blah, 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 blah. So you just talk your way through the tour as if you were given a regular home tour like that. So it's super easy to do. It's really, you can use tools like this little pen here. If I click that, I can choose what color I want. So red, yep. And I'll maybe be like, hey, you know, there's no gas range right here. And I can draw some tools and stuff like that on it. So you get all the way through your home tour, and usually I wrap it up like, so there we go. It is, and I'll kind of go through the properties. So there you go. It is, 2,500 square feet, 4 bed, 3 baths, listed at 600,000. So let me know what you guys think. I look forward to hearing from you. See ya. And then that's it. Once you're done, you come up here, hit stop. And this is the magic of Loom. Straight away, it pops up with your Loom account on your browser. Let me bring myself back in. So straight away, it comes up here, which is awesome because most things that you record, I used to do this when I used to record it to YouTube and have to upload all the way to YouTube or whatever it is. But here I'll just come in and be like, for this one, Loom video test. And already I can just click here, copy the link, and then I can paste that straight into an email or a text from my client. Once they get the link, they'll just enter it here, click it, and it'll come up, and straight away, the video is there. They'll click play, and it'll take a minute, and it'll start, just like that. And I'll say something like, hey Louis, how's it going? Yeah, it's going great, buddy. Thank you. So there we go. So that is Loom in a nutshell. It'll also notify you once they have watched it. It'll be like, hey, someone watched this video. And there's a ton of other tools inside of it, but this is how I use it for my out-of-state clients or just people who can't make it. They can also comment on the video as well. So it's a really, really cool tool. Loom, it's super cheap as well. I'll drop a link in the description that you can grab, but I highly recommend this for out-of-state clients, out-of-town clients, or clients who just can't make it. Virtual touring has changed my business completely, and this is a huge part of the process. So there we go. All you need is this little thing, your phone, and Loom, and it is a huge, huge piece of my business. Like, I have clients who are like, this is awesome, like this looks great. It saves them so much time. They don't have to download anything. They don't have to pull up YouTube. It's just that link that they get. They just click it, watch it. Cool, yes, no, maybe, whatever. They just let me know what they think. But the best thing about it is that it's your face talking to them. It's not you behind the camera where they can't see you. It's you giving your actual opinions, showing your emotions, expressions, and cementing that relationship, especially if you haven't met them yet and they are out of town clients. So this is a huge part of my business. If this is something you're looking to get into, or something that you're doing anyway, but you're doing it with a shaky camera and talking to the backside of the camera and stuff like that, switch it up, man. This is really, really a great way to get your business on that next level. All right, thanks so much for watching, guys. If you like what you see, you like this content, go ahead, subscribe, click the like button, and do all the stuff. That would be awesome. It just lets me keep making this content and pushing it out. And we will see you next week.